So hey, I'm Char from Rare Radar, and today I have the honor to be sitting down with Dorreion Robertson today. So if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, as she said, my name is Dorreion Robertson. I'm an entrepreneur slash humanitarian slash artist, and I was born and raised here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just all about living life. I'm a life enthusiast.
Dope, dope, dope. So throughout your career and everything that you do, you work with a lot of artists like T. Glizzy, the Migos, a lot of local artists in the city. So what would you say was the best part of those experiences?
I would say getting a taste of what it's like to be a celebrity, I guess.
Yo.
I mean, the Migos, I don't listen to their music like that because it's not my type of music, but getting a taste of their life and, actually staying in the same hotel as them and, riding with them to their concert and being backstage and everything, I was getting treated like a celebrity myself, and it was really dope. Like, I really got a taste of their life.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So was it like a adrenaline rush? So like, what was going through your mind while doing this? Like, bro, I'm actually doing this. This is dope.
Well, I'm not.
Mama, we made it. I'm just kidding.
I'm not too much of I would say like a fanboy or nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, just being in like their presence and actually being around. I mean, because right now they're the hottest group out, so
Definitely.
being around them, and I'm just like, yo, I'm sitting in their a little van that they go to their shows, and I'm like sitting in there with them, and they're just talking, and I'm just sitting around there like it's normal. I'm just like, I'm just chilling with the Migos right now. So yeah, it was a little shock. It was exciting.
Okay. So I've been keeping up with your journey and everything you do, and I've noticed that hip hop plays a huge factor in your life. So if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about what hip hop is to you and when did it all start, the journey?
It started for me back as long as I can remember, like a long time ago. I grew up watching Beat Street and breaking, and just that's when I fell in love with hip hop. Once I've seen someone actually break dance, as we would call it, b-boy.
Yes.
And yeah, once I seen it, it was just that. I was like, what is this? Like, how is this guy spinning on his head right now?
Amazing.
I have to do that as well. So yeah, I got into it, and I just fell in love with the culture. I fell in love with just hearing a beat, a breakdown, and just hitting that floor. And pretty much what it means to me is being about the community and being about uniting people together, people of all different backgrounds and walks of life, and just love and knowledge and just learning about things. That's what hip hop really is.
Dope. That's amazing. So like, how do you get into your creative zone to like create, to like, just creatively flow and be you,
I take walks. I like taking night walks, fog walks in the park around nature. I meditate, to clear my mind or whatever. And yeah, I listen to a lot of good music. I like to listen to instrumentals like chill hop. I listen to chill hop radio, and that music really helps me open my mind.
So chill hop, what exactly type of music is that?
Basically, it's a genre of music to where it's just nice, smooth instrumentals just playing. And they have like a lot of mixes on YouTube. You just search chill hop, and just so many mixes will come up. They're just really like vibed out hip hop or jazz, and there's so many type of mixes, but they're really dope. And they help me create.
That's amazing. So I would like to know, like, what are your thoughts on like following your dreams, and like what is fear to you, and like failure? What do all these things mean to you?
Fear is non-existent, and failure is not an option.
That's beautiful.
So I just tell people they have to just go for it. They have to believe that they can do anything that they set their mind to, because they can. And that's pretty much how I live. I don't let anyone tell me I can't do anything. People constantly try to tell me, you can't do this, or you shouldn't be doing this for this reason. And I'm just like, okay, and I still do it.
So have you always been like this strong about these type of things, or have you like grown in it at some point in your life?
I would say there's always been a strength like there, but I mean, when I was younger, people used to tell me not to do things or I should do things. I kind of listen, but at the same time, I'm like.
So you were hard-headed,
Yeah,
quote unquote.
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I was.
Okay, but
Yeah,
in a good way.
yeah.
It's paying off for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So although like hip hop plays a huge factor in your life, it's not like the only thing that your life is about. You just got back from backpacking Central America.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about how that helped you grow emotionally, mentally, and spiritually.
Well, I backpacked through Central America, and I've seen so much as far as like people who don't have as much as we do, and there was a lot of people who were unfortunate, but they were still happy. They still smiled, and they still just had fun. I think about like people here are complaining about things, and they have so much, and there's people who don't have much, but they're still genuinely happy. So it really puts things into perspective for me, as in just appreciating the smallest things. So yeah, it really opened my eyes and made me really appreciate everything about life, everything from the biggest to the smallest things.
So basically, you just left with the love yours mentality.
Yeah,
J. Cole.
Definitely.
That's amazing. So like, where did the desire to like just wake up one morning and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna backpack Central America? Where did the desire to travel come from? Where did this all come from?
I've always wanted to travel. I always knew that there was more out there than what I'm surrounded by. So I was working at the airport, and one day it just hit me. I was like, okay, I really want to travel, but I really want to do this. And back in 2013, I ended up traveling to Costa Rica for the first time, and then 2015, I ended up traveling to Costa Rica again, and then Nicaragua. So I had already started falling in love with Central America, and I wanted to see the rest of it. So I'm working, going to work every day, stressed out. I'm just like, yo, I really need to do this. I can't stop thinking about it. When I think about something a whole lot, and I know I really want to do it, I just have to do it. So I'm at work. I'm just like, yeah, I'm about to quit. I'm about to just travel. And I told my boss and everything. I guess no one really believed me. And then I ended up quitting and just leaving. Booked the ticket the 31st and was in another country by New Year's.
Sometimes it takes that leap. And like, so like, what pretty much inspired you or motivated you? Like, what was in your ear? Like, bro, like, because sometimes like taking that jump, it may not be as easy. So sometimes you need that extra motivation, that extra inspiration, that extra push. So what was that for you?
I would say it was just a feeling that I knew I needed to see the world. I just knew that there was so much out there. Like I do a lot of research, and from things I've seen on TV, and I was like, I have to see this in person. And I've met people who travel places and told me about it. I'm just like, yo, I have to go there. There are things that I want to see myself and things I want to experience. So yeah, it was definitely like a self-motivation thing. So it's like, yeah.
It takes a lot of strength and motivation.
Yep.
So, although you just got back from backpacking Central America, what's next for you? Like, is travel?
I'm actually moving to Cambodia on the 16th of this month. So that's a week from today, actually. And I actually had got a job out there doing videography and working for a hostel. And as I'm traveling, those are the places I stay. Hostels are like hotels, but they're cheaper. And I did some research, and I found a place in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and they're hiring. So I did the interview. We had an interview on Skype and everything, and they hired me.
That's amazing.
And, I was like, that's great because I actually want to open my own hostel, and I need that on my resume that I actually worked at one before, and I understand the ins and outs of it. So it was really mind-blowing. It still hasn't fully hit me yet that I'm actually traveling. Well, not even just traveling. I'm moving to this place for a long time, and I'm going to be working at a hostel, just doing some amazing things in a completely different country. So.
That's amazing. So, but the good news is that you don't have to get out of touch with hip-hop, because Cambodia has hip-hop.
It does.
So how do you feel about that?
I feel great that they have an outlet for people who are into the hip hop culture. They actually have a place called Tiny Toons, which is it's a studio that teaches unfortunate kids how to b-boy and how to speak English. They have other classes as well. And these are kids who can't even afford to go to school. So this is the place they go to every day. They don't even go to school. They go to this place every day. So it's like this is their school. They learn how to b-boy and learn English. So I think that's great, and I would definitely volunteer for that. So.
That's amazing. So, like, you pretty much got this traveling thing down pat. So, I'm sure that everyone wants to know, like, how do you plan your trips? Do you plan it day by day, minute by minute, or are you more a spontaneous type?
I'm definitely more spontaneous. When I traveled through Central America, of course I did research on the places I wanted to go to, because I knew like the different attractions I wanted to do, places I wanted to visit. But other than that, like a schedule, a day by day, I didn't plan anything. I didn't even plan my route. I knew which countries I was going to, but I didn't plan the exact route. So I would probably plan on staying somewhere for a day or two and end up staying there for a week. I say when you travel, you should be really flexible, because you never know. You might like a place better than you like another place. You end up staying there longer. So definitely spontaneous.
Well, that's amazing. So, like, how do you fund your travels? Like, because a lot of people always say things like, oh, yeah, I don't have enough money to travel. Money. That's always the issue. So how do you fund it?
I would say you can save up like a nice amount, and then the most expensive thing would be your plane ticket. That's about it. And sometimes that's not even a lot, because I booked a one-way to Belize when I first traveled to Central America, and it was $161 for a one-way. And people spend more than that on shoes. So yeah, you can save up a little money, and they also have ways that you can travel for almost free. Not completely free, but almost. They have websites like HelpX or Workaway or Woofing, where basically you contact these people who have like farms or places that you can volunteer at, whether it be a hostel or anything like that. And you exchange work for accommodation and like food. So you can basically travel to these places. It's not really, you can still go out and do things, but you're working, but you're getting accommodation and food. So that's really, I think that's a really great way for people who don't have much money to experience another country or another place. And yeah.
But that's pretty much like a win-win situation if you think about it, because you're like here in America, you're working, but you're still in the same stuff. So why not go to another country, travel, and still work and experience all good stuff?
Right.
Best of both worlds,
Yep.
So, like, what emotions do you feel while you were over there in these other countries? Like, what are you feeling? Like, what's going through your mind? Like, I miss home. I'm straight doing this. I'm living life. I feel good,
I don't miss home at all, no. The first time I even traveled out of the country, I probably called my mom like one time, honestly.
Really?
It's not the best thing, but I was so overwhelmed with like being in a completely different country. Like, one thing I used to say to people, like when I used to tell them about my travels, I would say plants that we have here that are like in our house are like, you know how people have like fake plants sometimes?
Yeah. And
the plants that are fake here are real over there.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds so a lot of exotic plants. That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy. And especially Costa Rica. Costa Rica is like one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. And they have large diversity of animals and plants and things I've never seen. Like, I was staying at this hotel before, and I was just walking. You know how you would walk around St. Louis, and you probably see a stray cat, stray dog.
Yeah.
I seen a family of stray monkeys. You know
really?
What I'm saying? Just monkeys just walking around.
That's
I'm just like,
amazing.
they just crossed my path, and I'm just like, huh, those are monkeys. And yeah, so it's like just being around a different environment and seeing things that you would normally see at home is definitely mind-blowing for me. And yeah, it was just a completely different perspective, a completely different environment. So it was something different.
Definitely something extremely different. And I'm sure you got like pictures with the monkeys and stuff like that.
I actually fed the monkeys.
What did you feed them?
I fed them a pretzel, and then I realized they had signs up that says "Don't feed the monkeys," but it was too late, and like the monkey actually came down from the tree, and it was like a lot of tourists standing behind me taking pictures, and it was amazing. It was like something that has never happened.
You were straight out of Discovery Channel at that moment.
And what's funny is I said before I even went, I was like, I want to see a monkey, and I ended up feeding him. So that was really cool.
It's kind of like everything you speak, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. So how would you say your upbringing in St. Louis has influenced your travels?
It definitely influenced me because I got so tired of just being around the same stuff. I got tired of just feeling like that this is it. And I always knew it wasn't it, but
This is not it.
yeah, it's definitely not it. There's so much more out here to experience, and I try to tell people all the time, like, it's not just St. Louis, it's not just traveling to this place, like, it's so much throughout the whole world. You will see something that will make you forget that you ever lived in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just being around St. Louis, I mean, I definitely appreciate my city, I definitely love this place, but there's just so much more out here. Since I traveled the first time, I just knew that I had to do much more. So.
And it's definitely happening. So like I've been keeping up with you on like social media, and you mentioned like that 2017 was going to be like your year of travel, and it's actually happening.
Definitely.
You know how much people say a lot, but it doesn't happen. But you're actually saying these things, and it's happening. How do you remain humble and like focused? Because it's just magical.
I just keep all my goals in mind. Honestly, I'm big on the law of attraction. Really manifesting what it is you want in life. Like, it was a point in my life where I was so, I wouldn't say lost, but I was like, I didn't have any direction. I would say, well, it was pretty much lost. But,
You was lost, bro.
But yeah, I was lost, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just living life day by day, you know. But now I'm at a point where I know exactly what I want to do in life, and I've just been going for those things. I haven't been, you know, procrastinating. I haven't been slacking. I've been going for those things like full-fledged. So, yeah.
And to like just know that a lot of people are like living through your traveling experiences, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel amazing because it's like my goal is to like motivate and inspire other people. You know, I do travel to do things for myself and like help myself and experience things, but I also travel to show other people that there's, you know, so much out here that they can do the same things that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't come from a rich family, or I didn't, you know, get an inheritance or money or nothing like that. I was born on the north side of St. Louis, raised in single-family homes. You know.
Definitely, bro. You're doing it.
All of us, so.
You're doing it. He's doing it.
Same background as a lot of people, so I know everyone can do the same thing that I'm doing. So people come up to me and tell me like, you know, it's amazing that you're doing this. I wish I could be doing that. And I tell people all the time, you can be doing it. You just have to put your mind to it. You just have to like really go for it. It'll happen.
Dorreion did it. You can do it too. But no, like, what is like the ultimate goal? What do you expect to gain from all of your traveling experiences?
Just culture, just love from all over the world. Like, as I said, I'm also a humanitarian, so I just want to have a positive impact on people's lives all over the world. Like, I've had so many impacts on people's lives just in my city. So I know if I can do it in my city where so much, you know, violence and stuff goes on, and I can like spread so much love here, I know I can do it anywhere. So
that is true.
I definitely want to, you know, just have an impact on people's lives. I just want to be, even if I'm not famous or, you know, nothing like that, I just
Bro, you're definitely famous.
I just want to be known for just spreading love.
But so do you plan on coming back to America?
To visit, yeah. I don't plan on moving back. I want to come back and invest, make some investments. I want to open a community center one day and invest in some real estate or whatnot. But other than that, I'll just be visiting.
That's deep. So like if we want to see you like a whole lot, we'll probably have to just go to Cambodia or somewhere in Central America. Come on. Everybody come on.
Yep.
But it has been a pleasure to sit down and talk with you today. So for those who want to keep up with your kick-ass life, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook. My name is Dorreion Robinson, which is Dorreion Robinson, Robinson. Or you can follow me on Instagram at mykickass_life. And my kick-ass life is basically my vlog, and it just shows people that they should live every day like it's their last day, or teaches people to live life on the edge and motivates them and inspires them. And it also follows all of my life travels and everything. So be on the lookout for new episodes of My Kick-Ass Life. And,
Well, that is all. Thank you so much.
no problem.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
having me.